The following segment is sponsored by North Star Financial and Retirement Planning.
For a lot of people, investing and retirement planning can feel overwhelming at times. What moves should you be considering? And will you miss out if you sit tight? Joining us now are George Fossing and Jim Pritchard. George is an advisor, a fiduciary, and the president of North Star Financial. Jim is North Star Financial's chief investment officer. North Star Financial and Retirement Planning is a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Jim are joining us this morning. Good to see you. Hi.
Good morning, Margaret.
Good morning.
You've both been in the investment world for a long time. What are a couple lessons learned or maybe words of wisdom that you can share with us?
Well, Jim and I talked prior to the program. He's got a great story to share.
Yeah, well, I've been in the business for a long time and managed a lot of money for some good folks. And in the 1990s, people averaged about 15% a year in a balanced type account. And I had a client, doctor client, that had just retired and had been managing his money for about 5 or 6 years. And he called me up one day and said, "Hey, Jim," said, "I've been watching you for a while. I think I can do this on my own, and I'm going to manage my own account." And I said, "Be really careful." I said, "Good luck, but it's a little harder than you think." And he either forgot or neglected to take my name off of his account. So I watched what he did after that, and he moved from 8 diversified funds into one, and the one he moved into was the long-term growth fund, which, and this is February of 2000, which had been averaging about 18% a year over that last decade. And he just figured it would keep going like that and moved all his money from a very balanced account to that. And unfortunately, in March of 2000 was when the dot-com bubble burst and all those large cap growth stocks started going down. Well, he lost 70% of his money over the next 2 years, and he actually had to go back to work.
Sounds like the financial story of don't put all your eggs in one basket. What do you feel is the most important consideration when it comes to investing, especially for those in retirement or preparing for retirement?
Well, you have to invest appropriately. The folks we work with primarily pre-retirement and in retirement. So the time sequence for recovery really isn't there as much as, like, let's say a 25-year-old. You might need the money, you want to enjoy that money, and if the stock market drops 30, 40%, you're down that amount, and you take money out to spend it, you're giving that money back at a discount. Yeah. It's a very, very expensive way to do that. So protecting your money is really important.
Well, we can't let you go until we talk about taxes. And real quick, you've told us on the show before that you think taxes are likely to go up. So what can we do to protect ourselves from any future tax increases that might happen?
Yeah, we really think taxes will be taking a hit. We're printing a lot of money right now out there. Just look at the deficit. It's huge. The middle class is so underrepresented up in D.C. We don't have a lobbying effect. So they're really going after our 401ks and our IRAs. Really got big targets on their back. So it might not be tomorrow, but next 5, 10, 15 years, absolutely, we believe it's going to take a hit. So what we do with folks is we show them ways to reduce their future tax liability. There's multiple ways of doing that. It's not something you're probably going to get from your tax preparer because they're just taking care of your taxes for the year. We're talking down the road. Quick illustration, Zach, who not enough room to get him on the program with us, he read an illustration of tax planning software for one of our clients the other day. And over their lifetime of retirement, doing this strategy would save them over $800,000 in taxes, federal, state, and local, just by following the plan. It takes about 2 hours a year to do this. And we show people how to do this. We feel our industry does a really poor job of explaining this to people, saying, "Listen, we just want your money to grow." Well, we want your money to grow. We want you to keep it. That's just as important.
And you make it make sense, and people love being able to work with you, knowing that they're going to be able to sleep at night. You can guide them down that path, though. So thank you so much for the info, and thank you so much for being here. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks again, Margaret.
Thanks, Margaret.
Have a great day.
You too. For those of you at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you. Right now until August 15th, they are offering a complimentary no-obligation retirement and investment report. The report will include potential tax savings opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, area code 864-309-8146.